Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. Time to review the following Season 3, Episode 9, titled Kill the Messenger. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, go to fox.com/thefollowing. Watch the full episode there. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score at the end. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget, I also review Gotham. It's on my channel. Check it out, guys. And I'll also review Mad Men, the final season. So those are basically my Mondays for now, but well, I am Bruce Wayne. You will get it if you see Gotham. Anyway, we're here for the following, baby. Let's do it. So, we only have 6 episodes left, guys. 6 hours to conclude the story. So far, renewals for Season 4 are not looking good. We need to get this up and running, guys. Come on, get the ratings up, get the people coming in. Let's get this done. Let's get a Season 4 up there. At least have one more season, a final season, if they're going to do anything. Fingers crossed we get another season. So, because by far this is the best season of the following so far. So I just love the opening. This is the greatest opening to the following ever, where Joe is, again, Ryan's having a dream of Joe, and he's like, I have so much to teach you. And it's sexy. I just love that opening, because Ryan's like, how do I do it? he's just like a little kid with a knife. He's like, how do we do it? And it's like so sad because Ryan's not like that in real life, but I was getting chills. I was like, dude, that's creepy, yet so fun at the same time. Anyway, Theo kills this security guard. He gets this book that has a bunch of numbers and codes in it. Now he has a second identity named Mr. Selman. He hacked the police files, so they pulled over Ryan, and it was a mistake, obviously. They were like, sorry, Mr. Hardy, and everything, but, for expired license plates or something, stolen car type of stuff. So he's hacking in personal info from Ryan, and he's at the sniper range and everything, and he meets this guy named Gary Benson. So Daisy is a waitress at this, gentleman's club, and she meets Walter. There's a flashback where Theo was in Joe's class. That was a very interesting thing, because it goes back to Poe. And Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore. And it just brings back some old memories. And I was thinking to myself, oh, now if I go back to Season 1, and his classes will be like, Theo was in that class. He's not in that footage, but he was in the class. I caught that. So that's really cool. Theo was in Joe's class, so that's how he kind of knows that, Joe saw a picture of Theo, and it was like, flashback, light bulb, get me Ryan Hardy. That type of thing. So Daisy kills Walter, and once she turns around and she sees Mark at the window, and he's like, boo, and that's a huge jump scare. I was writing something down at the time, so when he said boo, I was like, go back. It didn't surprise me like it should have, so I was kind of ruined by that. But no, it's Luke, actually. Mark drowned. So amazing. Mark drowned. He literally is Luke, and he got a haircut and everything, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good. So Gary and Theo kill this general, or basically this guy that Gary wanted to get back at. Luke makes Daisy strip, basically. It's kind of a awkward moment, and then that's it for Luke and Daisy. They don't even show them again for the rest of the episode. I'll get to my cons on that. Gary is a guard at the prison where Joe is at, and he visits Joe, and basically Theo's talking to Gary and talking to him basically on he needs the codes, and Joe, you're gonna die, but I can make your legacy go on forever, immortality. And Tom destroys the computer that Mike and Max are locating, so I don't care for Tom's storyline, honestly. I could care less if Tom dies. But Joe kills Gary, and after that, he did get the sunglasses that Gary had. He's going to use that for a shank later on. But Ryan comes and he starts choking Joe because Joe learned about Gwen and everything. And I like it when he stops choking him. He's like, such passion. Ain't I your number one in your life, Ryan? Ain't I your teddy bear, Ryan? And basically, that's where Ryan kind of just crosses the line. And he's like, You are not a part of my life, Joe. You are a cancer. You are a disease, and tomorrow I will have the cure. I was just like, dude, this guy is like in his final hours and you're kind of being a bitch, dude. Don't. Stop. Anyway, Gwen's pregnant. I was like, I don't like where this is going. I kind of had that moment where I was like, yeah, this show's not going to actually live up to see, Ryan's baby grow up. But, next week when Joe escapes, and he has the hostages in the prison, Ryan, he's either going to learn about Gwen having a baby and he's going to be like, Joe, I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be a father? When did you get pregnant, Ryan? He's just going to have one of those mental breakdowns, like he thinks he's the father, he's the wife. Funny. Ha ha, don't laugh, guys. That's so funny. No one's laughing, of course. Minorities. And Joe has a shank at the end, obviously, which in the promo they spoil that he is going to stop his execution. He might still die, but he is going to stop the execution, and have hostages in the prison. Send Ryan in. So overall, that's the episode, guys. First off, my pros, Joe Carroll himself, guys. Let's give a big round of applause just for James Purefoy. He's amazing in this episode. Just the dialogue that he brings and the tension and how psychotic he is. It's amazing. It's lovely. The ending, that is one of the best endings ever. Also, just how he's making the shank out of the sunglasses. You're like, there we go. Very predictable, but still cool how he got it. The jump scare with Luke, though, that really scared me. The jump scare where she's hiding in the pantry, and he's like, he just pops. You know it's gonna happen, but it still gets you. It's like, oh my god, that your heart beats real quick. The whole Gary and Theo thing, like how Theo's gonna become a teacher now, not for long, because Theo's probably gonna die, but I do like the sideburns. I'm digging Michael Ealy's fake sideburns. But that whole storyline with Gary and everything was pretty interesting. Theo himself is amazing in this episode, as always. Luke's return. Mark is still alive somewhere inside Luke. I believe we'll see Mark again. But just having Sam Underwood back is amazing, because he's been missing for the past 2 episodes. Good to have you back, Sam. And again, the ending. If I didn't say it before, I wrote it 2 times. I wrote 2 times the ending, because it's just such an amazing ending. And the opening. I forgot to write the opening. The opening, best opening for Season 3 so far. Now, my only cons are they cut off the Luke storyline like 20 minutes before the episode ended. Very slow episode. They had some slow moments, like the whole Gwen and Ryan scenes. I could care less, guys. Not the opening, but the whole before he's gonna do alcohol thing and she's pregnant. And I was like, no, that's another con. Gwen is pregnant. Kind of happy, but I don't think Gwen's right for him, for one thing. Lack of action. Like, they did have action in here, but it just wasn't as satisfying as the other actions that we've seen in the past season so far. And I just wasn't feeling it this episode. Like, there wasn't much horror in this episode. There was only one jump scare. There wasn't as much tension, intensity as the other episodes had. Like, when someone gets stabbed in the head, I should be like, oh, but no, it's just like, yeah, she's gonna stab him. Oh, yeah, because Daisy's annoying. She's gonna kill, blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Yeah, we've seen it before a million times for Daisy. I don't care for Daisy at all. Why didn't she just have sex with the guy? Why did she have to kill him? Oh, you're hurt? Yeah. Really? Just go with it. What are you doing? I thought she was pretending. I know she wasn't like, stop it. Like, she didn't actually mean stop it, did she? Let's be honest. Did she really mean stop it? It's kind of annoying. Anyway, I'm going to give this episode a B+. An 8.80 out of a 10, man. This is a good episode. It's not great. But again, the opening, the ending, Joe's storyline, and Theo's storyline, and what they're doing with Ryan, very well are making me happy overall. Because remember, when I die, Ryan, you die. So I will be doing my Ryan Hardy Lives podcast, guys, this week. I have like 4 podcasts to do for each 4 different episodes, so stay tuned on that, guys. I will be catching up on it. Just stay tuned on my channel. And comment down below, let me know what was your favorite part of the following this for this episode. Again, we only have 6 episodes left, guys. Do not forget I'm going to be reviewing *Halt and Catch Fire* starting May 31st, Season 2. Subscribe for more following, guys, and if it gets canceled or renewed, you will know first from me. Until next week, may the Spock be with you always. Subscribe to become a follower.